Some of Europe's most luring autos absolutely never make it to the United States, and the Audi RS4 Avant is probably going to stay one of them. Because of Americans' abhorrence toward station wagons, Audi has chosen not to send it here, despite the fact that we get parts of it isolated between the mechanically comparative RS5 car and the 4-chamber A4 Allroad, an A4 Avant that uses a raised suspension and plastic body cladding to cosplay as a hybrid. Highs. Tireless increasing speed, grandiose best speed, exact body. Low. Not coming to America. We incline toward that our station wagons lean more toward race autos instead of 4x4 fans. Thusly, we very much want the new RS4 Avant, which accompanies a brought-down position and a fundamentally more extensive body than the normal A4 Avant. The additional width is underscored by flared bumpers and new front and back belts, and the auto remains on generous 265/35R19 or 275/30R20 elastic. The auto we drove rode on the fatter tires. It additionally was fitted with the full RS Dynamic Bundle, which incorporates Audi's torque vectoring sport differential, the organization's dynamic steering, and a representative that hoists the best speed from 155 to 174 miles per hour. Energy to spare. A twin-turbocharged and intercooled 2.9-liter V6 supplies 450 drive, most extreme torque, accessible from 1900 to 5000 revolutions per minute, is 443 pounds-to-foot. That snort is directed to every one of the four wheels through a ZF8 speed programmed, a transmission that works with such energetic promptness that numerous drivers may confuse it for a double-grip gearbox. The V6 was co-created with Porsche, however under Audi's administration, and displays little turbo slack, while it transmits a marginally quieted, forceful snarl. That sound is falsely upgraded in dynamic mode. However, even so, it's really persuading. While the blown 6 still can't coordinate the past model's normally suctioned V8 Thunder, we'll readily take the littler motor's execution puts on and decreased weight. Audi says the dash from 0 to 62 miles per hour takes a minor 4.1 seconds, which is nearly as brisk as the organization's claim for the 2-entryway RS5. The V6 never appears to come up short on power, and quickening is tenacious well into the triple digits. This is supercar execution, like yet less riotous than the 8-chamber Mercedes-AMG C63. Exact handling. Its moves are exact, relatively clinical. On the uneven streets in the Sierra Nevada north of Malaga, Spain, we observed the guiding to be pleasantly weighted and dangerously sharp, and the sport differential helps put the auto in corners flawlessly. As far as possible are ultra-high, and it is anything but difficult to counter any understeer with the throttle and a touch of load exchange. The all-wheel drive framework's torque circulation is Ray's one-sided however factor. In the same way as other present-day execution autos, the RS4 offers drivers a lot of flexibility. We exchanged the dynamic driving mode for the individual setting to choose a milder suspension tune and lighter guiding while at the same time keeping the powertrain and the differential in their most forceful tune. What's more, we like the sport setting of the steadiness control framework. It enables you to direct a bit with the gas pedal without completely expelling the electronic security net. While this quick Audi additionally can go about as an open and sumptuous cruiser, it neglects to completely cover its brandishing qualities when driven serenely. Indeed, even in comfort mode, the motor is plainly capable of being heard and throttle reaction is momentary, if not exactly as hair-trigger as in dynamic mode. The driver and the front traveler sit easily in wear situates that fit cozily without influencing you to feel porcine. Our auto was fitted with Audi's 12.3-inch virtual cockpit TFT instrument group. This adjustable screen can call up a tremendous guide up front, with the speedometer and tach moving into the corners, or put an expansive tachometer at the middle and consign less helpful data, for example, the gimmicky power and torque pointers, off to the sides. Audi's MMI infotainment framework is about immaculate and moderately brisk. Truth be told, this might be the most advanced infotainment bundle in its class. The Mercedes-AMG C63 may approach, yet the BMW M3 and the Cadillac ATS-V trail a long ways behind. In Europe, the Audi RS4 Avant is about $1,350 less expensive than the RS5 car. Given the decision, we would be enticed to go for the more adaptable wagon. Unfortunately, in America, we don't get that decision. In any case, we will, in any event, get a bargain as the RS5 Sportback. which ought to arrive in the not-so-distant future.